Jerusalem is where Messiah will come and establish a kingdom that will never end.
Today we officially open the United States Embassy in Jerusalem, the capital the Jewish people established in ancient times.
توانسته بود نیروهای مبارز را شکست بده، چه در غزه، چه در کرانه باختری، چه در لبنان. اگر توانسته بود نیروی مبارز رو شکست بده، احتیاج نداشت در دنیا صورت خودش رو اینجور سیاه و کریه نشان بده و این جنایات رو
that Iran was not afraid to attack Israel. The Iranians did not have any fear in their hearts. And this is the profile of Iran.
The United States is caught in a high-stakes geopolitical game where the stakes are not just regional stability, but the future of global nuclear order. On one hand, Washington finds itself unable to fully dictate Israel's actions. On the other hand, it faces a dire imperative, preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons.
Iran is as close to a nuclear weapon today as they have ever been. And Governor Waltz, you blame Donald Trump.
The possibility of an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear infrastructure looms large, but such an action will provoke the Iranians to withdraw from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, unleashing a cascade of nuclear ambitions across the Middle East. If Iran goes nuclear, it's not just a regional issue. The ripple effects would likely prompt major players like Turkey, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia to pursue their own nuclear arsenals, triggering a new arms race in one of the world's most volatile regions. Washington, already walking a tightrope, is not eager to see even its closest allies in possession of nuclear weapons. Take South Korea, for example. A trusted partner has been expressly forbidden from developing its own nuclear arsenal, a clear signal of Washington's stance. You see, the thing is, my friends, nuclear states possess an unprecedented degree of strategic autonomy, which obviously will erode American influence over global allies. The calculations for the United States are very grim. A nuclear Iran would undermine decades of efforts to prevent nuclear proliferation, but allowing Israel to attack Iran comes with its own perils. Military strikes using conventional weapons are unlikely to completely dismantle Iran's nuclear program, potentially leaving the situation unresolved and even more volatile. However, Iran's massive landmass, 80 times larger than Israel, means that any retaliatory strike by Iran could devastate Israeli territory, which is far more vulnerable due to its small size and population density. A preemptive nuclear strike by Israel, potentially backed by the United States' approval, such a strike, though catastrophic, could send a shockwave across the global stage. A stark warning to any nation contemplating nuclear ambitions outside America's approval. It would serve as a brutal reinforcement of Western hegemony, demonstrating that the nuclear club remains exclusive at any cost. But here's where the complexity deepens. Could the United States, in its grand strategy, consider sacrificing Israel to eliminate the Iranian threat once and for all? This raises the chilling possibility that America, far from being manipulated by Israel, America might be the one pulling the strings. A lot of people think it's Israel which controls America and the world, but that may not be true, because Israel is the pawn. It's the attack dog in the Middle East. It's a massive airbase for the Americans. And here's what Nasrallah said.
No.
يعني إذا إسرائيل استهدفت إيران حتى ولو كان لوحدها،
أمريكا تتحمل مسؤولية هذا الاستهداف. في خطأ موجود بالعالم العربي بموضوع علاقة إسرائيل وأمريكا، وبنرجع بنعيد وبنرجع بنكرر، وهاي اسمح لي لك أكذوبة اللوبي الصهيوني، إنه اليهود هن حاكمين أمريكا وهن بياخذوا القرار وهن عاملين وهن مساويين ومشاكل. لا، أمريكا هي صاحبة القرار. بأمريكا في شركات كبرى، في مثلث ثالوث: شركات النفط، شركات السلاح، وما يسمى بالصهيونية المسيحية، هو أصحاب القرار، هذا التحالف. إسرائيل كانت في الماضي أداة بريطانية، والآن هي أداة أمريكية.
Israel is an American pawn. It's used to achieve the ultimate American objective. And now the Americans have positioned Israel, its attack dog, to neutralize. Those people living in Israel need to realize they are literally defending American interests, not their religion, not Judaism, neither their made-up country. It's all about America, their Iranian foe. Regardless of the costs to Israel, now the question remains: what length will America go to preserve its global dominance in the face of a rising nuclear threat from Iran? The world awaits, and I'm watching this geopolitical drama unfold, knowing that the consequences of every single decision that's going to be made will redefine global power dynamics for generations to come. Thanks for listening to the Independent Islamic Republic. Assalamu alaikum. Try to have a good night.